You've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the boss. And they will have a power advantage here. And he'll be facing Sergio Martinez. And you can see one of these fighters is older than the other. They'll fight as middleweights.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Up first is the boss from Mexico. And they hold a victory in their last fight. Sergio Martinez from Argentina. In their last fight, they got knocked out. Let's see if they can bounce back in this one.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from Mexico, wearing the red trunks with red trim, introducing the current Continental Middleweight Champion, the Boss. Fighting out of the blue corner from Argentina, Sergio Maravilla Martinez.
What a pleasure it is to be here in high hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Punch, counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. This is with the straight left. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Well done with that counter shot. Well, there was no... There's the bell for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Big whiff with the right hook. A perfect counter lands. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Gotta let your hands go a little good. It's okay to be aggressive then. Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. A much better game plan here.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. A perfect counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you gotta believe. There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And down goes the boss. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Gotta waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes to the post, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Hold that thought! Sergio Martinez is rocked! He somehow weathered the storm.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. You've got to wonder how. Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Big swing and a miss with the hook. He misses with that straight left. There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two fighters are made for one another. Nope, that jab not going to score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan. On to the fifth we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That hook was off target. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Incredible work rate. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punching. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. That counter shot lands. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
This is when you talk about champion.
Let's start the sixth. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Both want a knockout, you can tell. Just missed with that hook. They exchange punches. Can't score with that hook again. Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook just can't find the target. Catch and shoot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And at some point, the corner needs to think about how much cardio. And there's the bell to start round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning.
And the boss has been dropped. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another